We don't own the rights to this music, but we sure enjoy listening to it. We definitely don't own the rights to it.
I think that light is too bright on your eyes over there. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Darren. Yeah, that's better. I don't even know why I turned it on. Oh, you got it turned away. Squeeze it over. There, I'm gonna do that. There we go. How's that?
It's shining darker, but it's okay.
Let's see. Awesome. Okay. That works out good. Bring it down. What's going on? Hey. We got a lot to talk about, you guys. Y'all know who this is? Because I know it's loud. Y'all know who that is? Darren says, Bishop, it's been a while. You see this? We'll act like he don't know we got comments coming in on the side of the thing. Look, there he is right there.
Hey, it has been. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey. Okay, you guys. So, how y'all doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Put your glasses on, baby. Baby trying to see. He's trying to be cool and see at the same time.
All right.
Okay, you see. Oh, that's why you were like, you could see the screen.
Right.
Okay, enjoy. Oh, thank you so much, Darren. I appreciate that. Let me take them a little ticker.
Okay.
So, baby, we are post Thanksgiving.
Yes.
How was y'all's Thanksgiving? Hey, Maria Kelsey, good evening to you too, and what blessings to you, both from the Bronx.
Okay.
Let me go and throw you up, Maria. I see you all the way from the Bronx. Got the family. So, what did you guys do for Thanksgiving?
That's why I should know about GodFidence.
How do you know, Marie, about the GodFidence all the way from the Bronx? Where's Darren from? Griffin?
He'll tell you.
Oh, Lord. I bet you it's from Griffin. I don't even want to know. It was absolutely beautiful. Thanksgiving in Colorado. Okay. But Darren, you from Griffin? That's all I want to know, because I know you are. Because talking about ask Darren. Yeah, you from Griffin by way of Colorado, by way coming back home.
Did anybody answer who that was singing?
Yeah. Anybody know who that was? We were playing a little bit of For You. I just didn't say who it was.
That's too much.
Y'all, they gonna Google nothing. Hey, Demetri, what's going on? Maria, did you tell us where you how you knew about GodFidence all the way from the Bronx? We are nationwide, baby. We span the globe.
International. We've been to Canada and that Canada, yes.
Yeah. Did we tell y'all we were thinking about doing a GodFidence, tour? We've been talking about it probably for a while, but then Dr. Layton.
We've been encouraged. Yeah,
We've been encouraged. So we gotta do something else. Look, all you gotta do is press pause, baby, on your phone.
I'm trying to get it off all together.
So how was it? And
oh, mine was super good.
Okay, can I do the rundown?
Go for it.
Y'all, okay. I told y'all, I'm slightly tired, but in a good way, because I actually think that not only is shopping at Home Goods is my therapy, but I also think that cooking
always
is my therapy.
Definitely.
So when we left here last week, you guys, on GodFidence, y'all started talking about taking out your turkeys and all your stuff. I was like, is it that time? Thanksgiving and until Thursday. So I had to go, at least I went and made my cornbread. And here's something that I did that's different. My girlfriend, Renelda, she mentioned it. Now, look, one of the things I also learned is that the way you cook and you think it's the bomb, not everybody thinks it's the bomb, right? So I'll tell y'all my version, and you can say, ugh, I ain't doing that. I wouldn't do that. Okay, that's this Darlene version. So Ronelda Johnson told me, she said, what I do, I save a little time. I do saute my onions and my celery, and I bake it in with my cornbread when I'm making my cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it in the oven. And so all the seasonings are in it. And I still crumble it up, still put the egg in it, still put the can of chicken in it, or cream of chicken, celery, whatever. And so, but I made that.
Mm-hmm.
I made at least the cornbread and I let it set out. And then, so I'm gonna tell y'all what I made, and then y'all can tell me what y'all did. But baby, tell them. Can you tell them? Can you remember?
No, let me go ahead.
I made some dressing with chicken in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I probably made too much dressing because I
never make too much dressing.
Okay, so I froze it today. Froze
Mm-hmm.
the rest of it. Put it in the freezer, and I made some gumbo, seafood gumbo, and I made some
Pinto beans.
I did make pinto beans with kinetic sausage. If you guys never had kinetic sausage, I made a hen, a smoked turkey, and turnip greens with turnips.
We had ham.
I made that to take over to Linda's house.
Mm-hmm.
And
we had one for the house.
We had one for the house too.
Right.
So we got from,
honey baked
ham, which I'm going to tell you that I thought my ham was better.
Yeah.
And least expensive. And not as expensive. And it was just as good. Right?
Right.
And so that's Darlene talking. But my girl, Paige, look here. That Paige, I asked Paige and Austin, because we were going to Linda's house. Linda's full of sister. We were going to her house to have family Thanksgiving. So Paige made some macaroni. The one she made the night before was super, super good because it was hot. You know, when your macaroni and cheese get cold, it ain't as good because you may not get it heated up all the way. The first one she made was super good, right? And so she made the macaroni. And what else do we have, babe?
Turnip greens.
I talked about turnip greens already.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I made a
apple crumb cake.
Apple walnut crumb cake.
A pineapple
cream cheese pound cake.
Okay. And
banana pudding. But there's some other stuff.
And somebody dropped me by sweet potato pie.
Yep.
And
I made some other stuff too.
Yeah,
I got a whole bunch of stuff I made because I know deviled eggs. I made a whole bunch of stuff. So we had what we did was different this year because we know that we have family on Fuller's side, and we want to spend that with the family. Not all the kids, they're adults now, so they have their own families. They're not going to want to come over. So what we did was we went to Linda's for lunch.
I'm the oldest of 7, and all 7 siblings were together. Yep. Their kids and grandkids and great-grands for a few.
Yep.
And we enjoyed ourselves, and we had watched football, a lot of laughter. Of course, we always pray. A lot of laughter. Just good to see, you think about you get older and you still have all your siblings together because it's not promised to you. And the minimum, one of my sisters in the 60s, so it's the minimum age. And so you're blessed and thanks that all your siblings is as the old deacon used to say, a reasonable portion of health and strength. That's that prayer. That's my deacon from Baptist Church, a reasonable portion of health and strength. And we all had a lot of fun. And then we left there, got here about 10 minutes to 7, and my kids and grandkids walked in the door by the time.
And I had not finished preparing. I cooked everything, but you want to try to heat up everything. Look, Maria said that her dad makes her stuffing the same way that I talked about, putting all the fixings in it, except you don't have the bouillon and all the chicken stuff in it yet. Chicken bouillon and stuff. You just bake it with the veggies. And so, but yes.
And then that's the first time we have invited my family since Darlene and I have been married. We done had them over at different times, but not the kids and grandkids at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we took some pictures and stuff. So that was very, very good, very touching for me because I love family.
And we're gonna start doing. I think we're gonna start doing that. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole big shebang of the food. I'll still cook, have some food for the family. But they after people done ate all day, they don't want to eat no more.
Sluggish by that time.
Right. Have y'all still been eating on your Thanksgiving food? We have. We're gonna get rid of this food now, but I did freeze the dressing and that's it. I've already freeze the dressing, but mostly everything else is gone except the smoked turkey. And I think I'm gonna make a soup or a chicken pot pie or some chicken salad. And
I always make me a turkey sandwich the day after Thanksgiving. It's just something about a good turkey sandwich. It was really to break it up a little bit. But the food is delicious.
Yeah.
But You know, you can only eat so much. We ate Wednesday night too. Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh yeah, so we did a pre-Thanksgiving.
Right.
I guess I was trying to break it up so that we don't have to be trying to go out to eat and all of that. Not out to eat.
It's family time. It's good family time.
We were in the mode of cooking, cleaning up, doing stuff. And look, baby, this year brought in the Christmas trees before Thanksgiving. Normally I leave my Christmas trees. I don't put them up until after Thanksgiving.
Let me tell you something. My wife loves to decorate. Any excuse. It can be because it's Tuesday, or it can be because it's Wednesday. She gonna want to decorate. We bought this house about a year ago, and I keep telling her, baby, if you decorate it anymore, I'm gonna have to build a room on the house so you have something to decorate the rest of next year, 2026. But anyway, we put up a Christmas tree, and so really all we did was we took it out of the garage. And we had a cover on it, so she had to just touch it up a little bit, but it was in perfect shape. Her and Matt brought it in, and so this morning, she was turning the tree off, so the lights was kind of white, and so she hit the switch by accident, and all the bulbs changed to color bulbs. So the tree got two sets of color on it. So that just make it expensive. So I told her she was a bomb, even on an accident. On an accident, she bad.
the ladies, we gotta tell fully told the story. But it was by accident. I was trying to turn off the tree, and I was doing it with my foot, and then my foot slipped and hit it again. And the tree that has been white bulbs or clear bulbs changed to all the different color bulbs. I was like, "Oh, the Christmas tree got different color lights." I didn't know. Then, so just about an hour ago, I decided to go into the living room because we got 4 trees up. How many Christmas trees do y'all have up? So I went into the living room and said, that tree has been lit, baby. I know for 2-3 years. We kept it up at least 2 years.
Right.
And it was all white, nice and narrow tree, beautiful. It's got clear white lights on it, just as pretty as it want to be. I said, let me check this tree. Let me hit the switch. Because, all of them got switches that you can hit with your foot or with your hand. I hit the switch again. The tree changed to different colors. I said, Lord, Darlene, you got to slow down. You got to slow down and smell the roses. Y'all better go try y'all tree. I bet you them lights that you think are just solid white, they change colors. They don't twinkle or anything, but what you doing?
Baby, I was trying to do something.
A lot of broadcasts. And so, but the tree changed. So y'all go try your tree. Your tree changed colors and you don't even know. Darlene didn't know. You can be the smartest person in the world and just it just takes some common sense. And so I didn't have no common sense. Y'all probably didn't know either. So go try your tree. But baby, what was the best thing? The best thing for you during Thanksgiving? Talk about being thankful. Today's title, everybody. Thank you for joining GodFidence. It is episode 61. We got plus some more, but we started, I guess, about earlier this year, we started really just consistently never changing it. So today is full plates and fuller hearts.
Well, my heart is full because I got a chance to spend time with my family.
Yeah.
You, Austin, Paige, Matt,
Everybody was in good spirits.
And the grandkids, everybody was happy, and they were happy to see each other. And Chris, my oldest brother, which I'm the oldest, but he's the next to me. He brought his daughter and granddaughter with him.
Yeah.
And they was excited about seeing everybody. So just had a good time just being with everybody. If everybody know the Fullers, they love each other. They love people. And so just to see everybody that was there and just able to hug and kiss, you don't take that for granted, because you think about this. Life is but a vapor. And I don't care what it is. I don't care what you try to attain, what you think so important, what you have accumulated for its finances or clothing or whatever. You can't take nothing with you. Just think. And then in a few years, your name will be forgotten. You will be forgotten. And so all that stuff we worry about, all that stuff we stress out about, all that stuff that causes us to be depressed and angry, mad, upset. Think about it, in a short window of time. My dad used to say that all the time. Life is but a vapor. And I asked my mom when I was 50 years old. I said, Mom, how did I get to be 50? I said, Rosie, Rosie, how I get to be 50 so fast? She said, Ken, I don't know, you got to ask somebody older than me because I'm trying to figure out how I got to be 70. Now I'm 70. I'm trying to figure out how I got to be this. Ain't too many people I can ask past this because they'll be 90.
Yeah.
But so find something to be thankful for, because there was some people that in your life, there was an empty chair there instead of them being there. There was somebody that you used to work with that was your friend. They're not here anymore. You think about people that have health conditions and problems. We are blessed not to have any of that going on in our family.
Yeah.
And the Fuller family or the Quincy Smith family. So I have a heart full of love and appreciation for life, and with the people that God has allowed to be in my circle, and they're still here.
Yep. So I got a couple of things. I got a whole lot of things, but I'll talk about two things. I'm thankful for in this Thanksgiving season, especially on Thanksgiving, that we had a chance, and I had a chance to get to know. Just a couple of times I met Jean's mother. Jean is Fuller's late wife, and Miss Nail is her name.
Mama Nail, I call her.
And she's 102, and she could be plus 102.
Right.
You know, people don't tell older people, don't tell your age, but she passed away
over the weekend.
Over the weekend. Yeah. But look, it was Thanksgiving. How many people have lived to be 102 or
right.
more?
Right.
And she was in her right mind.
Right.
And she was eating like full plates of food up until it was time for her to say, you know what, I'm out. Yeah. You know, and so, but I'm thankful for that we got a chance to. You got a chance to go see her the weekend before.
Last week, yeah. Before.
You know, saw Mama Nell, and then the other part that I'm thankful for. I don't know if many of you guys have ever spent any time doing Ancestry.com or Ancestry. And so my niece Farrah, Farrah, my niece, you know, just over the years, I've got a small family, so I think, and that's only because I only know what my mom has told me, right? So my mom, she has two brothers; they are deceased, but one of them's name is L.A. And so Farrah had been doing Ancestry.com. Farrah's my niece / my daughter, and she'd been doing Ancestry.com, and she discovered the grandchildren of LA. LA against my mom's brother, and LA being deceased, but he had another son. And the son never knew who his dad was. Come to find out, the son was the lead singer for the Rude Boys. Somebody probably around my age bracket would know the Rude Boys because they sing that song, "It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word." So that's about the song. I think he was the lead singer, but that was my first cousin. We didn't even know that he didn't even know LA because he didn't know who his father was. When they traced the history into the Ancestry.com, turns out he was related to LA. LA probably has, another son, but the girls now are his kids are living, right? The three of them. Farrah called me this weekend. She says, I know the last time they came by to see Granny, you weren't at home. Would you mind if they came by? And I was like, yeah, tell them to come on by. So they come by. I'm outside messing with the reindeer. I'm look up, and they walking up to the house, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So we sitting there talking, and then it really starts dawning on me because they're now talking about my grandmother. They got the plot, the burial plot. They know her name. They know the year she was born. They know the history for the McIntyres. So all the things that my mom used to tell me about living in Kentucky, because she would talk about her grandparents.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, who her grandfather, who was like one of the well-known pastors in Kentucky, but they also lived in Cincinnati. They were from Cincinnati. Right. And so
across the bridge.
It was like, and so by the time we kept talking and they showed me my grandmother, they had my grandmother stuff. I was like, oh my God.
And there was 6 of them.
Yeah.
And they all look just alike.
It is. So one of them had their hair like mine, but that this is a styling, I guess this is more like Atlanta kind of vibe. But the other one had her hair kind of short like mine. We all favored, like one of them looked like my niece. Right. And another one looked like my niece. And then they had their Tiffany, her daughter came with her. So all three girls, granddaughters, would be my second cousins. So it dawned on me. I was sitting there and I was like, these are really my cousins. And I've been missing that connection. And so by the time they got ready to leave, I was holding on, even though two of them live here, they live in Lawrenceville. But I was just like so enamored of why people spend time, searching for their family, because I mean, there's these pieces. And then I got another family member that had been posting on Facebook that they're going to do a Wilson or McIntyre. McIntyre is the top of our lineage. And they're going to do back in the 1800s, starting with that lineage. They're going to do a family reunion, and for that side of the family that came out of Kentucky. And I was like, wow. Now how are you? We related? So the guy was like, well, your grandmother's sister Ruth was my grandmother's first cousin. So I was like, you guys, but it was so touching for them to come over, and they were crying, and because they had been missing that connection with family, and so it was awesome.
Because they was yearning to know their family, and so was you, and so with you and your mom, because you and your mom lost contact with a lot of her family members.
Look, this was what Renee said. I love Ancestry. I found my mom's sister, and she hadn't seen her in 30 years. I love her. Wow, 30 years. I
know, RJ, how you felt. I mean, that had to be your heart just had to flood with joy. That is so good.
And my mom hadn't seen her brothers, since I remember meeting both of them when I was little, but she hadn't seen them. And I was like, Mom, you never try to look them up. But as our generation have gotten older, I believe a lot of what my mom said, but it was reality when the lady, when Tiffany said she lives in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the places that Mom had talked about for years. And so it was really moving. And so, look, babe, I got to go back because people were talking about all the food and stuff. And we'll go back to that. Let's see. Let me start here. Marie said I was usher for Pastor Doll in New York. That's how she knows.
I read that.
Us, okay. And then we go back to where they were talking. Miss Norma said she was she might mix it up today. So we're talking about, are you still eating on your food? She said we might mix it up today. We might be the last day except for the ham. Right. You paid too much for the ham. Sure did. Because that ham was like a quarter ham for $67.
They had a big one. They had $100 and some ham.
And then Montrese talking about she just finished up. She got have about one more day's worth. Demetrius says,
"Hey, Jerice."
No. Montrese.
Okay.
Not Jerice.
Okay.
We had game night. So they had game night. They cooked dinner with the kids and had family photo and ate for 3 days. Girl, we still making sure we're gonna eat all of our food that was there. And so thank you everybody for the saying that the story was such. It was really moving. And I asked Farrah for her username and password so I can log into Ancestry because they've done a lot of the work already. And so she said that her and Tiffany, who lives in Cleveland, they met because Farrah said she had lost all of her Ancestry information. And when she logged back in, she said there was a link to a person she didn't know who she was, but she had already done all the work for the Valentine. Valentine would be LA's mom's brothers and my mom's maiden last name. And so she saw her information and she started writing her and saying, hey, I don't know if we're related, but we've done a DNA test and, it looks like there's a match. My grandmother, such and such, her name is Blondine. Valentine is her maiden name, Smith, and all of that. And so then they linked together and come to find out they were a match.
Right. Okay.
Man, I was like, at first when Farrah told me, I was like, yeah, okay.
I know you did.
But now, when they came over, we all looked kind of like that red bone color.
But I'm telling you, it's nothing like family. It is. And you have to value that. Like I said, you're gonna be on faith to this earth. You're not gonna be that long. It passed so fast. So you got to enjoy the moment. Quit stressing out. Enjoy the moment. Don't let little things rub your peace. Learn to be grateful for everything. Yeah. Be grateful.
So speaking of things that rob our peace, I'm trying not to talk about the Falcons. And I'm really trying to keep my season passes. But baby, I said to Fuller that it seems like, and I said this in the first quarter. I said, don't get to, okay, I'm by faith, I should have changed my confession. But I did say,
your confession will help the Falcons.
But I did say it happens at the 5 minutes.
You kept saying it over and over.
Before the end of the last quarter, it's the 5 minutes.
They was winning. They were just winning. And I'm telling you, when the Falcon game was over yesterday, I wanted to cuss, but I don't cuss. So I went and found me a wine and let him cuss for me. I told him, just cuss. I'm gonna give you a tip.
We'll be saying some stuff, y'all.
Okay, that's how I really felt though. Really, like paying somebody to cuss for me.
I'm just telling you.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, so Miss Norma's right. So Miss Norma, I was celebrating my Cowboys because I got another team. That's my first team.
Yeah.
And Falcons would be second.
I'm pulling for the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
Pulling for the Cowboys.
Do the Cowboys play tonight, Miss Norma? Or they play. They
play Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, so they play either.
They can't play Thanksgiving Day Sunday.
So they play this Thursday.
This coming Thursday off. They probably play Sunday next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
What is Thursday? I know they got Thursday night football, but they ain't gonna play two Thursday night games. They don't on schedules like that. Okay. They'll probably play next Sunday.
Okay. So, but we enjoyed the Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia Bulldogs.
They played
Tech. And we playing it. Yeah, they played Tech.
Okay.
And won.
Yep.
It was a battle though. It wasn't no.
Look, Miss Norma said it. They play Thursday.
Yeah. They play Thursday.
They play Thursday. Okay. That's what I thought.
All right.
And so, but I was excited about. I'm excited about the Cowboys' opportunity. But the Falcons. I'm just.
They won some really good games. They came from 21 down against Philadelphia, and Philadelphia got one of the best defense in the NFL. Well, they've been in the championship a couple times.
I'm trying to figure out what's happened with all of our key teams like Kansas City. They're not really doing anything. Pittsburgh. I'm like, what? The Saints.
Yeah.
So it's just really interesting to watch. But I love it. So okay, let me see what Gwen's trying to say. Well, the Chicago Bears are making Chi-Town proud. What y'all do?
Oh, really? They are doing it.
What are they doing?
I'm telling you, the championship, to get to the championship, going to run through Chicago this year.
Really?
They are really balling. I mean, really. They beat Philadelphia yesterday. I think it was Philadelphia they beat yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, So Chicago won. I think it was yesterday. There's been so much going through because I'm an SEC guy. And they've trained about 6 coaches in the SEC. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to keep up with that. But she's right, though. I mean, they are balling in Chicago.
Wow. And so, but, we've had a fabulous week, you guys. Yeah. It's been really good. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot, this year for Thanksgiving, what not to cook, what to cook, not to cook too much, enjoy the time with family.
And I got to say this. Pastor Dollar preached an amazing word yesterday. Amazing word. It was really, really powerful, and it was on point. It was on point.
What
really.
Was it about?
It's uplifting. It was just so good, and it just talking about the spirit of grace, and it just was so good yesterday. I mean, amazing.
So somebody's probably
and my wife yesterday had the opportunity to lead praise and worship at a local church about 2 minutes from my house. So that was really good. And they asked her to do Wednesday night again. So I'm proud of her that she's doing what she was called, appointed, and anointed to do. And I released her to be able to go over to that church, and I'll be there Wednesday night to support her. So I didn't go with her yesterday because I want to be committed to our church. I've been out a few Sundays because different things came up. And so I want to go. So
so we got the Grace Tour coming up with Pastor Dollar on
planning to be in Savannah on Thursday, and had to come back Saturday early for the homegoing for Mama Mel. And y'all pray for the Garland family, and I would appreciate that.
Yeah. And so look, you guys, so this week we wrapping things up. We're going to see who's going to do what as far as the NFL. We're going to see what's what's coming forward. Christmas, y'all. I didn't say this, but I'm going to mention it. Fuller and I, y'all look at me. Don't look at Fuller. I mentioned to Fuller that I think it'd be a really good idea if this year we just focus on giving each other, everybody in the family, one gift. Just one. Did you put your middle? I thought Fuller liked to be trying to do his little middle finger like little funny stuff.
No.
Look. And so I mentioned, what do y'all think about one gift? Do y'all need anything? Do we need anything else?
They can do what they want to do.
Who is that?
They grown. The folks online. The
Oh.
folks that are watching, they can do what they want to do. They grown. And so I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm grown. So I'm not doing no one gift. I'm not wired like that. I'm a giver.
How you can't figure out how to do just one big gift, like a car?
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Like just
and a cruise.
Just one.
Yeah.
I don't need both of them. I just want one at a time. Just one at a time. Yeah, just one this year and something.
You gotta appreciate life as it comes.
Yeah. Okay. So I would like to do the one gift. So that's my plan. Is everybody gets one, whatever that big gift is, so that we'll have all these trees, gifts under the Christmas tree, and then look, Austin, for example, I can get Austin the biggest PlayStation game, whatever it is, that thing will be in the box. He may pay for one.
You need one gift, but I'm not Austin,
Okay.
and see, I wear whatever you give me to wear. I drive whatever you give me to drive. So I show you I appreciate mine.
You do.
So
You do.
All right.
Okay.
I say, look, I was born on Christmas Day, so it wouldn't be fair. I got one gift when I was young. That's all I got.
Okay.
So
that's right. Oh, I know.
So
Gwen's helping us out. She said the title of the sermon yesterday is "Rest, Don't Strive." So Pastor's doing this series on that. Right. Yes, yeah, that was good. Yeah. Also, So I think everybody's on the same page. So you guys have an amazing week. We're headed to Savannah. Those that are going to Savannah too, we will see you there for the Grace Tour. We love you.
Have an amazing week.
Yes.
On purpose.
Yeah. And remember, those full plates, keep a full heart as well.
And we're going to bring back some guests. And so be looking out. See who we're going to bring.
We're looking out.
Okay.
So you guys take care. We appreciate y'all joining us today. I'm trying to close this out with, I got some banner things that I've seen on my thing here. Look, let me show you this. Watch this.